We're back and the battle continues on. Sorry, 937. Prime tries what he misses. Fancy, fancy. And Jinx comes out. Oh yeah, something that's on the guideline. Yeah, it actually looked nice. I liked it. Jinx, she tried with her grace, but she ends up going down. Now, of course, Splenda, she ends up saying, "I'll show you how real Squirtle does it. Let's show them how a real Squirtle does it. Like, let's show the guys how a real Squirtle does it." And ideally, Splenda comes out. Now, the guys don't not realize, but they do end up realizing that her Squirtle is way more stronger right now. Tries to have Splenda do bubble, but as it is, Daz's Pidgey is graceful also, and he dodges. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And finally, Splendid ends up landing her bubble. Now that's a boost, but she is on the higher level. As finally, Daz ends up sending out his bubble sword. Now, of course, she says, Splendid, good bubble. And ideally, she sees and figures it out that it's not very effective. As his Bulbasaur shakes it off and ends up going tackle. Now, she ends up saying that Bulbasaur's going to be tackle counter try tail whip. They end up dodging with grace also. So then you see the speed of Daz's Bulbasaur, and you can see the speed that Bulbasaur can do. That's what Daz does. He brings out Bulbasaur. Mostly, Bulbasaur is overlooked a whole lot as a choice. As of course, Daz at the same time also states and says that what does he say? I forget. That sand attack. Oh yeah, that sand attack is taking its toll, isn't it? But Splendid still sticks in, and she ends up saying to Splendid, "We can do this. Give Bulbasaur one good tackle." And of course she does. Now, ideally, it gets more interesting because we all are on the same team in a way. But ideally, these battles end up happening. Now, of course, at the end of this, Maz ends up getting scared, and of course, Taz ends up grabbing his shoulder and saying, "Come on, bro. You can do it. It's your turn." You know your shot. And of course, he's like, you ready? And he's like, mm-hmm. He's like, alright, you go step forward. And they step forward. And of course, in this instance, when they are looking at each other, he ends up saying to Spleefa, saying, I want to see your better style, sis. You always were the quiet one. Out of us, all of us. And of course, she said, mm-hmm. And she sends out Bond. He sends out Pidgey. Now, ideally, also catches Taz's attention while he's speaking to me in Spot and Splenda, mostly. And he states that, you know, you see that you ladies like the Manikeys also. As he takes her down. Now, in this interesting way, he ends up stating and saying he wonders if she has a Pidgey also, a secret weapon also, as she sends out Silk. Now, he does an attack, and of course she's like, strong shot. She still tries, but of course it does not end up happening. Of course, this battle is way more timid. But ideally, Silk has the grace to dodge Maz's Pidgey while being under the same attack. So ideally, that can be told from Silk's whiskers that are on top of, or whatever those things are, on top of those red things are on top of her head, or it could be a tail that helps her dodge. Like the sense of dodge. As it is, she has Tiff defeat Maz's Pidgey, but Tiff is exhausted. And she sends out Charmander. Immediately Tiff is down. She ends up sending Tings down. And of course, it makes it interesting. Taz is like, amazing. We all have Pidgeys. I can't wait to see them when they all grow. And of course, Spot looks at him too. And she's like, mm-hmm. She agrees also. His Tings hits a well good hit. Now, ideally, Maz is pretty timid. He doesn't even tell his Charmander to remember, which is surprising. causes the leaf of the divine whip, and when it's thrown out at the same time, it ends up hitting, and of course, it's not there. Like, Taz ends up saying divine whip. It's not very effective. Charmander. And ideally, though, it's as the Charmander still goes down. Leafa gains her boost, though, and it raises her special defense. As that amazingly ends up being the conclusion of everything. As Taz ends up stepping forward around everybody, and he's like, well, that was some excitement. But as it is, he says, you know, her Pokemon League is currently with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dwindling and get a move on. You know, of course, in this sense, it gets everybody else's attention also. It gets the other guy's attention also. And as it is, the other guys, they end up following him also. And they all end up leaving, and they all say, wait, Taz, you know, of course they all follow him also. And ideally, as it goes, you know, spots like where, I wonder where they went, you know, or where they're going. And there's just like, oh well. Now, ideally, it ends up happening is we continue and we go more further on routes.